Hey, what's going on guys? Today we'll be talking about the future of Red Dead Online. Today I'll be going over some new data released from Rockstar Games' parent company, Take-Two Interactive. They released some new stats and updates regarding Red Dead Online that are very telling. And we also have some leaks to discuss coming from a very credible source regarding the future of this game. Alright, so the first thing we're going to take a look at is the transcript of the most recent Take-Two Interactive earnings call. Rockstar Games' parent company does a earnings call every single quarter where they talk about their sales and basically big wins for their investors from that period, and they always release updated player count numbers and sales for both of their major Rockstar games, GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, and they're very interesting. Alright, so the first thing to go over is the sales data for both games. First of all, Grand Theft Auto 5 has now sold over 155 million units worldwide. It just doesn't seem to slow down. Every single earnings call we go over this. Meanwhile, Red Dead Redemption 2 has sold more than 39 million units worldwide. Although that number does sound small in comparison to GTA 5, 39 million copies is still absolutely huge for Red Dead Redemption 2, and in my opinion those copies sold alone should be enough for Rockstar to invest a lot more resources, developers, into making the online updates a lot better for that huge player base that owns the game. But here's probably the more important statistic to Rockstar Games and their parent company, Take-Two Interactive, which is recurrent consumer spending. This is basically players buying microtransactions in the game. So in GTA 5 that has actually increased by 33%, and their active player audience also increased 11%, representing the strongest second quarter on record for both metrics. They also went on to credit the most recent GTA 5 update, which was the Los Santos Tuners update, and its ability to anticipate the needs of the players and respond to player feedback was the reason why they were able to produce such high quality and engaging content that increased the consumer spending and that active audience. Unsurprisingly, they were not able to give the same results for Red Dead Online. They discussed the Blood Money update, how it saw a 26% increase in active players and a 29% increase in new online player acquisition. However, I'm assuming part of this is also due to them giving out Red Dead Online for free in Game Pass Ultimate. I'm assuming they did not see a big increase in recurrent consumer spending because they didn't even tell their investors what the percentage increase was. They literally just said recurrent consumer spending for the series was also notably above expectations, whatever that means. I don't know about you guys watching this, but I definitely feel like we're at a bit of a stalemate with Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive. You know, the player base doesn't want to spend money on gold bars and buying microtransactions until content is delivered into the game for us to actually enjoy. And then Rockstar doesn't want to allocate resources to develop content until we, the players, start buying more microtransactions and showing that increase in recurrent consumer spending. So I feel like the only way to move forward from here would be Rockstar has to deliver some amazing content into the game for us to actually want to buy, and some players even spend real life money on. Alright, so the next thing to go over is this article from Kotaku that was actually posted several months ago back in August 2021. Now this article was all about inside sources from Rockstar who had discussed the GTA Remastered trilogy and what was going to be coming to that, and they also discussed why Red Dead Online was actually getting neglected by Rockstar. Now at the time of this article being published, this was all just rumours. The GTA Remastered trilogy had not even been announced by Rockstar. However, everything in this article has come true. All of the leaks, every single part of the Remastered trilogy has come true, with parts of the UI, the development, basically everything these sources confirmed is true. And this basically gives a huge amount of credibility to all of the sections on Red Dead Redemption, as everything else in this article rang true. So first of all is the fact that Rockstar plans to remaster and re-release the original Red Dead Redemption game. However, it is actually dependent on how well the GTA Remastered trilogies go on to sell. If you guys have been following that launch this week, you'll know it's been a bit of a disaster launch for Rockstar. The GTA trilogy was extremely glitchy. There was a lot of just lazy effort put into those games that could have been stamped out in QA. It was clearly just a bit of a rush title, or even a neglected title from Rockstar, and that's why it was so broken and messy. But either way, I think the success depends on how well these games actually sell, not their reception at launch. So Rockstar could go on to fix some of these issues, and these games could go on to sell very well, warranting a release of Red Dead Redemption 1 Remaster. These same sources also confirmed the major reason why Red Dead Online has seen fewer and smaller updates, and that's because Rockstar Games as a whole has been focusing on the next-gen port of GTA 5 and also these 3 remastered GTA Trilogy games. Now the concerning part for me is that even though Rockstar has now released these 3 remastered Trilogy games, there's actually no guarantees they'll even bring those developers back to work on Red Dead Online. Those could quite easily go on to help that Grand Theft Auto 5 next-gen port that has been delayed to next year, or those developers could be put back onto a future title such as Grand Theft Auto 6 that has also been confirmed to be in early development. So I can't help but feel like the next Red Dead Online major DLC could be a bit of a make it or break it for the future of that game, and whether Rockstar is actually going to just let development really fizzle out and continue with a small team that really is not delivering enough content to keep the active player base satisfied. So guys, do let me know down in the comments section below, are you also concerned about the future of Red Dead Online? If you do want to be kept up to date with all the latest Rockstar news and updates, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.